chick, 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 chick.
You're such a rush, my baby, slow down, come find your love. I'm hoping you see me, come serve it up. Loving when you stir it up, that body belong on TV. Oh, this feeling I can't hide. You're feeling up my mind, and I just don't know why.
Even before our nation was born, football had already claimed its place as our national sport. From barefoot battles on dusty fields to producing world-class champions, our story is one of great passion and relentless determination. And nothing captures this spirit more than the FKF Mozzart Cup. Welcome to the stage where giant slayers rise, legends are forged, and icons shape the game on and off the pitch.
anatoka mpira ule kwenye gamba lake la kifua, anampigia Kadenge anakwenda Kadenge anafungwa kabwe.
For 70 years, we've witnessed the rise of giants, cheered for underdogs who defied the odds, and felt the raw emotion of victory. Today, a new chapter begins. A new hero will rise. A new titan will be born. This is the FKF Mozzart Bet Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think they deserve a better round of applause. Wapi makofi yao tafadhali. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is great to see each and every one of you this great evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, a round of applause for yourself for being here in 2025 for the draw of the Mozzart Bet Cup. I think you deserve a better round of applause. Makofi kwako tafadhali. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lotan. I will be your host this great evening. And for the last 7 decades, we have had the opportunity to have stars play in this amazing tournament. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to name it or give it a few names that it has been called the FA Cup of Kenya, the Kenya Challenge Cup, the Moi Golden Cup, the President's Cup, and more recently the KFF Cup, and now, ladies and gentlemen, the Mozzart Bet Cup. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we will be determining the fate of some or all our 64 teams, and by the time we leave here tonight, we will be finding out who we will be playing versus this great tournament this year. Ladies and gentlemen, that being said, please, with a rousing ovation, I'd like us to please welcome the President of FKF, Mr. Hussein Mohammed, to give us a few remarks this amazing evening. Please, makofi kwake tafadhali.
Our dear sponsors, NEC members of FKF, delegates present, legends in the house, all protocols observed. Chairman of the LOC, Musonye, my Vice President McDonald Mariga, all protocols observed. Good evening. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the official launch of the 2025 Mozzart Bet Cup. This tournament, steeped in history, has been the stage where dreams have been realized, underdogs have triumphed, and Kenyan football has showcased its very best talent. Tonight, we do more than just launch a competition. We reaffirm our commitment to professionalizing football governance, strengthening our competitions, and restoring integrity in the game. The Football Kenya Federation, FKF, is undergoing a transformation. And we are grateful that partners like Mozzart Bet recognize this and are eager to extend their collaboration. Their trust in this competition is a testament to the work we are doing to elevate the standards of Kenyan football. From day one, we set out to build a transparent, well-structured, and accountable federation. One that clubs, players, and fans can trust. Integrity is our foundation, and our decision, and every decision we make is guided by the principle that football must be managed fairly and professionally. As we continue to strengthen our leagues and grassroots structures, we welcome more partners to join us. To all the corporates in Kenya and beyond, the Mozzart Bet Cup is proof that investing in our football yields real impact. The return on investment is not just in the visibility or the branding, but in being part of a movement that is restoring Kenyan football's glory. This is so important for us to bring back people to the stadiums and to ensure that Kenya reclaims its spot on the global map. The Mozzart Bet Cup is more than a trophy. It is a gateway to continental football. The winners of this competition earn a ticket to represent Kenya in the CAF Confederations Cup, giving our clubs an opportunity to compete at the highest level. This is why we are committed to ensuring free, I'll get back to. This is why we are committed to ensuring fair officiating, proper logistics, and a competitive environment where the best teams can shine. To the clubs competing, take this as an opportunity to showcase your talent, to make history, and to represent Kenyan football with pride. To the legends in the room, your legacy is what inspires the next generation. And we appreciate your continued presence in the game. From what you have seen over the last couple of months since we took office, we have made every effort to involve our footballers in the governance of Kenyan football, something that has lacked over many, many years. And I'm so proud to have McDonald Mariga as the Vice President of this federation, to have Harold Ndege as the CEO, the incoming CEO of this federation. We have room for former footballers, and we will continue to involve you at every stage as we develop this beautiful game. So I want to encourage all footballers that beyond the pitch, you have space in this administration to be able to pursue your interest. As we move forward, we are focused on strengthening refereeing standards and ensuring fairness in all competitions, enhancing media coverage to give our football the visibility it deserves, improving club licensing and infrastructure to align with international standards, and bring in more partners who share our vision for the game's growth. Tonight is a celebration of football, of partnership, and of progress. Together, let us make this edition of the Mozzart Bet Cup one to remember. Thank you, and let's get the tournament underway. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause, Mr. President. Tafadhali makofi kwake. Thank you very much, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, right now it gives me great pleasure to welcome our title sponsors this year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we call them up on stage, please, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to please put our hands together for the amazing work that Mozzart Bet has done with this amazing tournament. Please a round of applause for Mozzart Bet. Now, in addition to the amazing work that they've done with this amazing tournament, each and every one of you will be carrying a little piece of Mozzart Bet with you as you go home. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to the amazing team from Mozzart Bet. Now, we are not just having a good time here by ourselves, but there's thousands of us that will be watching this particular stream online. Now, if you're out there and you're looking out to see what your team or where your team is going to be playing, the hashtag that we need you to use is Mozzart Bet Cup Draw. So Mozzart Bet Cup Draw is the hashtag that you need to use out there. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome the CEO of Mozzart Bet to talk to us this amazing evening. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes on up, please. I think he deserves a better round of applause for him as he comes on up.
Ladies and gentlemen, sportsmen and women, good evening. On behalf of Mozzart Bet Kenya, I'm honored to stand before the Kenyan football fraternity for the third consecutive year, not only to witness the Mozzart Bet Cup draw, but also to reaffirm our commitment to the growth of football and sports in this country. Over the past two editions, the Mozzart Bet Cup has brought thrilling moments, unexpected triumphs, and historic victories. We have seen Kenya Police and Kakamega Homeboys lift their first major trophies and represent Kenya in the CAF Confederation Cup. Beyond the titles, it has been incredibly fulfilling to witness high-quality football from the grassroots level all the way to the final showdown. The competitive nature of the tournament, where so-called underdogs have humbled giants, has made the competition even more exciting and unpredictable. When we came on board 2 years ago, our primary objective was clear: to support talent development, create more opportunities for players to showcase their skills, and enhance the football experience for clubs, players, and fans alike. We are happy to see that some of the outstanding talents scouted in this competition have gone on to establish themselves in top-tier clubs. This is proof that structured competitions like the Mozzart Cup play a crucial role in shaping the future of Kenyan football. Additionally, the Player of the Match award has had a tremendous social impact. Through the humanitarian check, outstanding players from the knockout stages have been able to give back to their communities, making a meaningful difference in the lives of the less fortunate. We are proud of the progress being made by the Football Kenya Federation, FKF, under the leadership of President Hussein Mohammed and Vice President Mr. McDonald Muriga. A focus on professionalism, integrity, and structured governance will give confidence to existing stakeholders such as Mozzart to extend partnership and invite other potential sponsors to partner with the FKF in order to develop the game. Being the last of the 3 years that Mozzart been signed to sponsor the FKF Cup, I am pleased to mention that our journey does not stop here, and we are actively exploring ways to extend and also expand our support through other key partnerships with the Federation that will benefit football at various levels. Football is more than just a game. It is a powerful tool for community impact. At Mozzart, we remain committed to supporting grassroots football and our kitting initiative, such as New Jerseys for New Champions, that has seen more than 300 clubs from around Kenya kitted, underscores this commitment. By working together, football can change lives, and we are happy that Mozzart is playing part in this journey. In 2024, Mozzart approximately paid something more than 4.5 billion Kenya shillings in taxes by deducting from our customers on excise tax, withholding tax, something like 3.5 million Kenya shillings, which is not our expenses at all. But on the GGR tax, we pay something more than 500 million Kenya shillings, which directly goes to sports fund as well. So on an indirectly way, we are also supporting Kenya sports. As we usher in the 2025 Mozzart Cup, I look forward to more thrilling matches, the discovery of new stars, fair and competitive football. We wish all the participating teams the best of luck this season. May the best team win. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dayan. Please, a round of applause for Dayan one more time. Now, just before we call our next speaker up on stage, I'd like to find out from the audience, who do you think is going to win it this year? Huh? You said? Donholm, okay, fair enough. I mean, that would be amazing for them. Who else? Police, can you defend it this year? Why not? AFC Leopards, our record champions in this particular tournament. They will be in it this year. In addition to those teams, we have 64 in total that will be competing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is a gentleman who I say is a man with a huge task. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's put our hands together as we welcome the LOC Chair for CHAN 2025 and AFCON 2027. Please, let's put our hands together as we welcome Mr. Nicholas Musonye up on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Makofi kwake tafadhali. He is a man that's going to deliver this amazing dream. Please, a round of applause for him. Karibu sana, Chair.
Asante sana, MC. May I take this opportunity to thank President of FKF, Mr. Hussein, the CEO of Mozzart, the Vice President of FKF, the Executive Committee of the FKF, the new CEO of FKF, the legends who are present there. I've seen Sunguti, Opoya, and others, ladies and gentlemen, and other guests. thank you for welcoming me for this particular occasion. I was surprised for the first time to be invited in a KFF function. Very surprised, because for the last 22 years, when I was in Sakafa, I was never invited in any FKF function. That's why I say today, despite short notice, I had to come. So I want to thank the new president for the honor. It's a big honor for me to be here today. And I want to thank Mozzart for coming on board to support FKF. I want to assure you, your money is safe, and that's why I'm here also, to assure you, your money is safe. If it was not safe, I would not have come. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Mozzart for coming on board. A very old tournament that was started in 1953. It has gone through stages. It started as FA Cup, it became a Challenge Cup, Kenya Challenge Cup, it became Moi Golden Cup, which most of you can remember, because it was played from 1986 to 1990 to 2002, when it changed hands several times because of the confusion that was there in Kenyan football. So I want to thank Mozzart for coming on board, and I have assured you that your money is safe. And we look forward to other sponsors to come on board and support FKF, because they have taken over a federation that is a carcass, a stinking carcass. You have time to clean it. You have a lot of time, you need energy to clean the federation, because you have inherited a very bad thing. So you have the responsibility to come forward and clean it, Mr. Hussein, with your team. So with Mozzart, I am sure other sponsors will see the need to come on board and support FKF. Because without sponsorship, you cannot move football. Football is a big sport worldwide. So you need sponsors. And I'm happy that Mozzart and others will join you to promote football at all levels. We have the senior team, we have the women who are growing very well football in this country. I want to thank them also for going to World Cup. We have under 17 going to Côte d'Ivoire. They all need money and sponsorship to progress. I don't want to bore you down, because the MC said I have a big job. I'm already getting old because of the task ahead of me. I want to assure Kenyans that we are working very closely with the FKF and the Ministry of Sports and Sports Fund to ensure that we organize a very good CHAN, after which we shall promote again to go forward for AFCON. But before that, we want to see people back in the stadium. Mr. President, I have only two things to request you. One, bring people back to stadium. Football is about people in the stadium. When they come in the stadium, discipline must be restored. I saw a clip where a policeman was being beaten by fans in a stadium. That kills football. We can't allow that. So I want to request you and your executive committee to be hard on hooliganism, but to bring people back to stadium. With those few remarks, I don't want to wear you down, because I know the main function is for the draws to be done, and I'm glad that we have 64 teams. It's a record. To have 64 teams contesting, it's a record. So I want to thank all the teams that have qualified to present Kenya in this participation in this competition, and those who will reach the final, who will qualify to represent Kenya in CC Africa. The best of luck. So the CEO of Mozzart, thank you for coming on board, and continue to support FKF. They need you and they need each other. So thank you very much for all the guests who have come, and I wish Kenya the best of luck. Support Kenya CHAN, support Kenya AFCON. Let's move together. Thank you.
Absolutely. Please, makofi kwake tafadhali. Thank you very much, LOC Chair. I don't think I've seen him smile like that before. For one more time, let's put our hands together for Mr. Nicholas Musonya. Asante sana. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just before we get straight into the draw, I'd like to recognize the presence of Mr. Kabelo Posilong, who's a CAF representative based in Kenya. Please, I'd like you to just stand up so that we can recognize your presence this amazing. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us this great evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me just to go into the crowd a little bit and just interact. Marafiki FC. Niaje bro? Uko fiti? Unataka kucheza na nani game ya kwanza?
Nipeo Shabana.
Hey. Jamaa amekuja sana. Wapi makofi watu wa Marafiki tafadhali? So we're going to give you something special, all courtesy of Mozzart Bet, just because you're an amazing guy. Timu gani ingine iko hapa ndani na tafadhali? Timu gani ingine? Wacha nikuja hapa. Timu gani tafadhali ndugu yangu?
Superior Hotels.
Superior. Where are you guys based?
Naivasha.
Watu wa Naivasha oye. Timu gani ndio hautaki?
Hakuna timu sitaki.
Pigia watu wa Superior makofi tafadhali. Finally, just let me get one more person. I'm going to give you something as well. Who else? Which other team iko huko nyuma tafadhali? Samiti tuseme vipi?
Samiti FC.
Safari imekuwa fiti? Timu gani unatafuta? Timu gani ndio unataka game ya kwanza?
Nataka Kakamega Homeboys ndio tusikue na crowd huko chini. Tutokane mapema.
Watoe mapema. Absolutely. Makofi kwa watu wa Samiti tafadhali. Or there's somebody else all the way at the back. Okay, nani tafadhali. Timu gani? Okay, the gentleman at the back. Please bear with me so that I can get everybody sorry for that. Timu gani?
Mwenye ameitisha Shabana tukutane.
Shabana amesema wakutane. Okay, Shabana FC wamesema wakutane. Now, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome to the stage a legend of the game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this particular gentleman played for Tusker, played for Pipeline back in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, he was amongst, or rather, he's amongst one of the best football experts we've had in this country, and right now he is the FKF Vice President. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us celebrate a Champions League winner in the building. Please put your hands together as we welcome McDonald Mariga.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming, all protocol observed. Mine is very simple. I'm here to introduce our legends. And the legends I'll introduce, you know them very well. So first up, I'll introduce our defender, Anthony Modo Kimani.
Wapi kelele ya Modo tafadhali as he comes up on stage.
He played for FC Leopards and Mathare United and Harambee Stars. Second in line, we have Patrick Oboya.
Ladies and gentlemen, making a debut right here. Wapi kelele ya Oboya tafadhali.
Played in Czech Republic. Played for all big clubs in Kenya. That's Gor Mahia, FC Leopards, and Tusker FC. Next on line is SC Akida.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lady SC Akida,
who played in Europe. He played for our Starlet, Harambee Starlets, and now is unattached, but soon we'll see her in action. Our next on line is George Sunguti.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real legend, George Sunguti.
This is our legend, played in 90s, played in FC Leopards and Gor Mahia. So thank you very much. This is the list of our legends.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Please, thank you very much. Makofi kwake McDonald Mariga, the true number 17 in the building. Now, all the 64 teams are fighting for this baby right here. This is all they will be fighting for. Of course, with the prestige to be known that, yes, they conquered all the 64 teams, or rather they conquered the land right here in Kenya. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the draw, just a few legends that have graced this amazing competition. Please, let's put our hands together for the late Joe Kadenge that played this amazing tournament. Please, a round of applause for him. Tobias Ochola, wow, played this tournament as well. The late Alan Figo as well was in this one as well. More recently, Titus Mulama played in this tournament. The tallest defender I think I've ever seen, Shiko Koti, played for Tusker at one point in this tournament. And more recently, Alan Wanga, Jacob Kelly, and the list is endless. Who will win it this year is the big question. And ladies and gentlemen, to get us straight into that particular draw, please let's put our hands together as we welcome Mr. Frank Ogola, who is our draw master, to come up on stage. Please a round of applause for Frank Ogola. Frank, over to you. May the best team win. Yeah, clearly it's not Shikokoti, yeah? Apatia kijia kukanyaga. All right. Frank, let's go.
Hiyo ni haiti ya Champions League. FKF leadership led by our able president, Mr. Hussein Mohammed, and the legendary McDonald Mariga, CEO Betika and the marketing manager, my uncle, LOC Chairman Nicholas Musonyi and Kabelo Bosilong, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
We've come to the exciting part of the day, the draw for Mozzart Cup 2025. Before we go to the draw, I'll just explain the draw procedure so that we all understand how we'll proceed. Before us are 4 pots, pot A, B, C, and D. 16 teams are in each pot, a total of 64 teams drawn from the FKF Premier League, 13 teams from the FKF Premier League, another 12 teams from the NSL and the Division 1. We have teams from the lower tier leagues, Division 2, regional and county leagues, and we have 3 non-league teams that will be taking part in this year's edition of the Mozzart Bet Cup. So we will draw pot A first, that will play pot B. So teams in pot A and pot C, I repeat, teams in pot A and pot C will host the first round of matches. Teams in pot B and pot D will travel for their matches in the round of 64. So we will get straight into the exciting part. So for match number 1, I'll ask Mr. Anthony Kimani and Patrick Oboya to take us through.
All right, so match number 1.
Palms are a bit oily. Do you want to help me?
Get another one.
So we can get another ball as we sort that out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's try and pick another one. Yep.
Match number 1.
So match number 1 of the Mozzart Bet Cup 2025.
All right.
The home team in the first match will be Denmark FC.
Denmark FC.
Denmark FC are going to be playing home in that first game.
I'm pretty sure Gormaya will not want
Denmark
to hear
FC,
that.
Go, Bobo. Yes.
Uzalendo FC.
Sorry?
Uzalendo FC.
Uzalendo FC from Machakos. Denmark FC will host Uzalendo FC from Machakos in our match number 1 of the Mozzart Bet Cup. We go to match number 2. Ese Akida and George Nguti will do us the honors. Ese Akida for match number 2.
Nairobi United.
Nairobi United will be away to Ese Akida.
Global Connections FC.
Global Connection FC from Nyamira will host Nairobi United in our number 2 match of the Mozzart Bet Cup.
All right.
We go to the next match, Mr. Anthony Kimani.
Karatina Homeboys FC.
Karatina Homeboys FC will be playing at home.
Karatina Homeboys FC from Nyeri will host our match number 3.
Donholm Seniors.
Against Donholm Seniors, Champions League winners. Match number 4.
Tusker FC.
Tusker FC.
Tusker away. Okay.
Tusker FC will travel to
Sorry.
There we go. Who will Tusker play versus?
Gucha Youth FC.
Tusker FC will travel to Kisii to play Gucha Youth FC.
Okay.
Match number 4.
I can hear some woos in the building now. Okay.
Match number 5.
Spitfire FC.
Spitfire FC from Moi Air Base in Nairobi will be the host of that match number 5.
Kariobangi Sharks.
And they'll play Kariobangi Sharks.
Okay.
2017.
So it's neighbors. Okay. So S.
Match number 6 will have Hoha FC, Harvest of Hope. That is from Bungoma County. They'll be traveling to Vegpro FC in Naivasha. Yeah. Hoha FC will be traveling to Vegpro FC in match number 6.
Wezata FC.
Match number 7, we have Wezata FC. Wezata FC is from Kwale, playing in the regional league. Coast Regional
Titan
League.
FC.
Zitek
will play against Zitek Titans FC from Nairobi.
KCB.
Match number 8, KCB FC.
Away.
Last year finalists, they lost through penalties to Police FC.
Chemogoch FC.
They'll play Chemogoch FC. Chemogoch
Chemogoch
FC is
FC.
from Baringo. They play in the Baringo County League. KCB FC will start their first match against Chemogoch FC. That is our match number 8, Lotham.
Absolutely. Please, a round of applause for all the games so far that we have. Now, I know Chemogoch FC, where are you? You're somewhere here. You're playing versus KCB. How are you feeling? Roho imetulia?
Iko sawa kabisa.
Wataona mlima.
Nitanyorosha hawa kabisa.
All right. So, if I can see the draw up on the screen, who's playing? Who's Tusker playing? Gucha Youth, please, simama tafadhali. How are you feeling about that draw so far?
Iko sawa, hiyo nawaua mapema.
Pia unamaliza mapema. Score prediction?
3-0.
Tusker wanapigwa 3-0. Please, round of applause. There we go. So far we have Denmark versus Uzalendo. Global Connections will be hosting Nairobi United. Karatina Homeboys will be playing versus Donholm Senior. Gucha Youth versus Tusker. Spitfire will be welcoming the Sharks. Vegpro versus Hoha. Wezata versus Zitek Titans. And of course, KCB will be making the long journey to Baringo versus Chemogoch FC. Frank, I think we're ready to proceed on as we get ready. You want to say something? Okay, there we go. Frank, we're ready for you.
We proceed to match number 9, Anthony Kimani.
Rafa FC, ladies and gentlemen, Rafa FC.
Rafa FC is another team from Kwale County.
Bandari FC.
They'll host, that is a coastal derby. Rafa FC will host Bandari FC.
That's a good game.
Kwale versus Mombasa County. That's a good one. Match number 10. Kakamega Homeboys. 2023 champions. Kakamega Homeboys.
Who will they be playing against?
TMB Health FC.
TMB Health FC is from Kisumu. Kakamega Homeboys will be making the short trip to Kisumu to face TBM Health FC from Kisumu. Match number 11.
Al-Azizi FC.
Match number 11 will see Meru County finest team. Al-Azizia FC.
Park University FC.
Will host
Park University.
Park University FC. Al-Azizia versus Park University from Nairobi. Match number 12, Turi FC from Naivasha.
Playing Samiti FC.
Turi FC will play Samiti FC from Kakamega in our match number 12. We proceed, Anthony.
KSG Ogopa FC. KSG Ogopa
13
FC.
is Kenya School of Government, Ogopa FC from Nairobi.
Gor Mahia FC.
Ooh, there we go.
There they go.
Serikal versus Serikal.
Walililia Wembe. So KSG versus Gor Mahia is our number 13. Sunguti number 14. Shabana FC is out of the pot. They'll make the trip to
Solian City FC.
Solian City FC is from Baringo. Shabana FC will make the trip to Baringo to face Solian City FC.
Maroon Stars United FC. Maroon
Match number
Stars
15,
United
Maroon
FC.
Stars United FC from Nanyuki.
Gidurai All Stars FC.
Will play Gas. Maroon United Stars will play Gas FC from Nairobi. Match number 16, Plante Kenya FC.
Kipchimat FC.
Will play Kipchimat FC from Kericho. That should be our match number 16, right?
Absolutely. Please, a round of applause for our legends. I think they've done an amazing job. Tupige makofi tafadhali. So Murang'a, you're still waiting for the draw? Optimistic? God is out of the pot? Feeling lucky?
We are lucky. We are waiting.
All right. So there was a little bit of oohs and ahs here. Which team are you guys from? FC Lopez. Who did you get?
Small team, a small team.
Small team. Please, can we have the team on the draw up on the screen so that we can find out who's playing who in this particular round? FC Leopards, definitely, I hope they're recording this. You said it's a small team, so if you get knocked out, it's all on you. It is your fault. So I think if we can get those, there we go. So Rafa will be playing a local derby versus Bandari. TBM Health versus Kakamega Homeboys. Al Azizia, all the way from Meru, will be welcoming Park University. Samitsi and Turi, seated together actually, will be playing versus each other. KSG Ogopa will be welcoming our second record highest winner in this particular tournament, which is Gor Mahia. Solian City will be playing versus Shabana. Maroon Stars will be welcoming Githurai All Stars. And Kipchimat will be playing versus Plantec. A couple of big teams that are still in the pot. Police FC, the current reigning champions, Murang'a Seals as well, have not been drawn just yet. Frank, I think we're ready for this round.
The next round, Mr. Kimani.
Fortune Sacco FC.
Fortune Sacco FC from Kirinyaga will host our match number 7.
FC Bumbani.
Against FC Bumbani from Kwale. Fortune Sacco will host FC Bumbani Stars from Kwale. Mofa FC is on match number 18. They will travel to Shalima FC from Naivasha.
Gituru FC. Gituru
Match number 19,
FC.
we'll see Gituru FC from Moranga County. They play in the county league in Moranga.
Moranga Seal FC.
Okay, that's a good one. They'll play Moranga Seal FC, so that's a Moranga derby.
Watu wa nyumba moja.
We have at least now have 2 derbies, one in Coast and one in Moranga.
Kenya Police.
Kenya
The reigning
Police
champions.
away.
Police FC
Where will they be traveling to?
Superior Hotel FC.
will travel to Naivasha.
Naivasha
to play
Superior
Hotel FC.
Kibera Soccer FC. Kibera Soccer FC.
Kibera Soccer FC, currently participating in the Division 1 League, will host
Garissa United FC.
Will host Garissa United FC. We have a team from Northeastern. That's something to be proud of.
Kakamega Veterans.
We have Kakamega Veterans FC.
Kakamega
That's our league team.
Abdallah.
Kakamega Veterans FC.
JW Foundation FC.
We'll play JW Foundation. JW Foundation is from Webuye. So that will be a short trip for Kakamega Veterans to Webuye.
Ishiara FC.
Ishiara FC
Ishiara
from Embu,
FC.
participating in the Division 2 League currently.
Mombasa Stars FC.
Will host Mombasa Stars FC from Mombasa, playing in the NSL. Oinopsos FC from Baringo.
Kapenguria United FC.
Will play Kapenguria United FC. Oinopsos, okay, sorry, the name. Oinopsos will travel to Kapenguria United. And Lotan?
Yeah, so the gentleman from Kakamega Veterans, ameshapiga simu nyumbani to tell them it's going to be a good game. How are you feeling, sir, so far with the draw?
I wanted Tusker or Police, but hiyo ni hiyo. Wacha tungoje second round.
So he wanted Tusker or Police to visit them. But Moranga Seals derby, how are you now feeling?
It's a good derby. Should wait for it. Yaturo FC. So it's a Moranga thing.
It's a Moranga affair. Definitely it's a Moranga affair. And there we have it on the screen. A couple of the teams that have been picked in this particular round. This is match 17 all the way to 20 for Fortune Sacco versus Bumbani. Shalima will be welcoming Mofa. Yatoro versus Moranga Seal, that is a local derby. Superior Hotel will be welcoming the current champions Kenya Police. Kibera Soccer will be welcoming a team all the way from Northeastern in Garissa United. JW Foundation will be welcoming the KK veterans. Ishara will be playing versus Mombasa Stars at home. And of course, Kapenguria United will have the opportunity to welcome Oinopsos at their home ground. Frank, I think we're ready for the last round.
The last 8.
Marafiki FC. Marafiki
FC. Division 1 participants from Nyeri County.
Bidco United FC.
Will host Bidco United. That's another central.
Bidco
Marafiki FC will host Bidco United. Compel FC from Bungoma, participating in the Division 1 League.
Green Snipers FC.
Will play Green Snipers FC. Compel will travel to Green Snipers FC from Bomet in the round 64 match.
Far East United FC.
Far East United FC is another non-league team based in Nairobi.
FC.
Will play
Mas FC.
Mas FC from Machakos. Far East versus Mas FC. RVNP FC is from Nakuru.
Naivasha Police FC.
Will play Naivasha Police FC. 2 more to go.
Kirinyaga All Stars FC.
Kirinyaga All Stars FC, currently participating in Division 2.
Ulinzi Stars FC.
Will host the Soldiers Ulinzi Stars FC. Kirinyaga All Stars versus Ulinzi Stars. Mara Sugar FC from Kilgore
Sportif FC.
will travel to Webuye to face Webuye Sportif FC. Mara Sugar versus Webuye Sportif.
Desert Scorpions FC.
Desert
Scorpions
Scorpion
FC.
The Soldiers.
Jumbo TFC. FC.
Will play Jumbo TFC from Kirinyaga. Desert Scorpions will host Jumbo FC. Last but not least,
AFC Leopard.
Last but not least, the record champions, AFC Leopards,
Dero FC.
will travel to Siaya to play Dero FC. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our 2025 Mozzart Bet Cup draw. The first round of matches will be played this coming weekend on the 22nd and the 23rd, with the final slated for the 14th of June 2025. Makofi tafadhali.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for Frank. Frank, I'll have you on stage. Thank you very much to all our legends. Please let's put our hands together for Mr. George Sunguti. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Thank you very much. Esekeda, Asante Sana, Patrick Obea, and Anthony Modo Kimani. Please let's put our hands together for our legends as we try and go through the list. So we will be playing all these matches this weekend, like Frank just mentioned. Please let's go all the way to the top so that we can just recap on some of the big and sumptuous games that we should be able to play a little bit later. First of all, Denmark versus Uzalendo Global Connections will be playing Nairobi United. Karatina Homeboys versus Donholm Seniors. Gucha Youth versus Tusker. Spitfire versus Sharks. VegPro versus Hoha. Wezata versus Zetech Titans. Chamagoch versus KCB. Then of course Rafa versus Bandari. TBM Health versus Kakamega Homeboys. Al Azizia from Meru versus Park University. Samitsi versus Turi. KSG Ogopa will be welcoming Gor Mahia. Solian City versus Shabana. Maroon Stars United will be welcoming Githurai All Stars. Kipchimat will be playing versus Plantec. Fortune Sacco versus FC Bumbani. Shalima versus Mofa. Gituru versus Moranga Seals in a derby. Supriya Hotel will be welcoming the current champions Kenya Police. Kibera Soccer will be welcoming Garissa United. JW Foundation versus KK Veterans. Ishiara versus Mombasa Stars. Kapenguru United versus Oinopsos. And then of course we'll be having Marafiki versus Bidco. Green Snipers versus Compel. Far East versus Mars. And Naivasha Police versus RVNP. Kirinyaga All Stars versus Ulinzi. Webuya Sportif versus Mara Sugar. And Desert Scorpions, the cops themselves, will be welcoming Jumbo T. Dero will be playing versus AFC Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's put our hands together for all the amazing 64 teams that will be playing from this weekend. And from us, we are saying, may the best team win, and hopefully we will be seeing you here when we slash this list from 64 all the way down to 32, and we'll be able to get in on the action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to conclude, but remember the conversation still continues online. We are using the hashtag Mozzart Bet Cup. That is a hashtag that you need to make sure that you use. From us, we say Asante Sana, but before we exit, we want to say thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for walking this amazing journey with us. To the FKF leadership, thank you very much. Hussein, thank you very much. McDonald Mariga, Asante Sana, our LOC Chair, thank you very much. Dayan, for being with us this great evening. Thank you very much to all the representatives from all our clubs that are with us. We will see you when we have it, and hopefully your team, your name will be on the bowls when we come back. Thank you very much for everybody that is watching us online. Have a great evening, and God bless you. And to the rest of us here, enjoy the rest of our activities, and see you at the next draw. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the program is over.